Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hey, I'm Kevin.
I'm John.
And this is 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, the podcast where we take a long, hard look back at some of our favorite action movies from the era of Get Down, Arnold.
Schwarzenegger is the icon of the genre, and we're taking a deep dive into some of these 80s and 90s cult action movies, and we're breaking them all the way down. Round one, fight!
That's a different
Final
game.
round.
Oh.
No, wait, not final round yet. Not final. Penultimate round.
Perfect!
There you
Round
go.
one, fight!
That's a different game.
It's
Flawless
more-
victory. It's different.
We can't get it together.
You gonna
Which
hit him with the Hadoukens?
Hadouken! Spinning star kick!
Tiger, Sonic Boom.
You know,
What are we talking about?
Yoga, Flame.
Yoga fire!
if I associate anything with yoga, it's fire. And elephants.
Who are we?
Oh my God.
You're Kevin, I'm John, that's Andrew. Welcome back
Hello.
to 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, and we're talking about Street Fighter.
If this seemed unhinged, that's because of the movie we were watching.
The movie, we're like Blanka. We've been subjected to hours of Street Fighter, and now we've become inhuman monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing we haven't talked about it, just because Zangief's been in this movie so little so far, but effectively, like he's been good, but it's like ha 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 ha, like him and E Honda like had the same weird laugh.
Was the sideways thumb a Zangief thing from the game?
Yes, he like did this.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's a Russian thing. I don't know.
I don't know
what it
either.
means.
I wish this movie had more of the catchphrases. Like, I feel like that game had some
Yeah.
awesome things that players said.
They only get down to that in like the final 10 minutes.
You must defeat my dragon punch to stand a chance.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Which one said that, Ken or Ryu?
Ryu.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ryu.
Well, I don't remember. Like Ken just said like something about crushing someone, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe
No,
that,
are you
If
man
you-
enough to? No, that was Guile.
If
wasn't
you
it? Are man
cross
enough to
me,
fight
I
me?
will crush you, I think. was Ken's.
yeah. Lame.
Yeah.
He's overcompensating.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so this is episode 4. To fill you guys in or try to, the allied nations have done a shit job of fighting Bison. Bison's got some hostages. He's holding a hostage for $20 billion. Guile's trying to get him back by faking his own death, having Ken and Ryu going in as plants into Bison's organization. Chun-Li and her friends, Balrog and Honda, also were breaking in but got captured after a huge explosion. And let's see, and Bison's making a super soldier in the basement
In 3 days.
in 3 days' time.
It's all
And we got like
happening.
12-ish hours, or less than 12 hours left before the deal
Yeah.
goes south. And Bison was about to show both friend and foe alike what he was up to.
Yeah, he's just like, let me tell you all my master plan.
He's
what?
He's run a considerable amount of data and electricity into this ancient temple.
For
Yeah.
no one to know, the power grid conceivably is controlled by the government.
Maybe he's running,
would know.
running solar.
Yeah, how,
It's true.
hydroelectric.
He's fucking like Tesla.
How would-
he's Elon Musk.
Yeah.
how would he be able to, like, he must have generators that he's feeding somehow, because the government of Shadaloo,
Maybe
which is
he's
now
got
controlled
a-
by AN, would like shut the power off.
What if he had like
Yeah.
a team? What if he had like a huge army of slaves, like fucking Temple of Doom? They're down there like just turning a giant turbine.
A
What if
range
it's
of
all-
hamster wheels.
or
Yeah,
electric
they're all on
eels?
hamster wheels or on exercise bikes, like that episode of Black Mirror.
Keep pedaling.
Yeah. It's unfortunately never addressed.
No, we don't think about those things.
There's a lot not addressed, but
Maybe it's geothermal.
Perhaps.
maybe,
He's like all underground and
maybe, but we don't see any
Never
lava
seen any,
ever.
we've never seen any hot
No.
magma.
No. Liquid hot magma. Maybe Bison himself is powering it
Mm.
Yeah, with the
force.
geothermal magnets or the electromagnet.
Yeah, the superconductor magnets or whatever.
Electromagnetism.
Yeah.
that
You
we'll hear
know
more about later.
I'm surprised you don't know about this
Like
already.
trains.
Like trains.
What? Steve was reaching at that point. It's like,
Fuck.
what the
He was
fuck?
at the end of his fucking rope.
he was.
Steve D'Souza, God
Yeah.
bless you.
Yeah, if you're listening, you're a treasure, sir.
We love you and would love to have you on the pod.
Oh
You
my
made
God,
the
that'd be
most
so
out of
awesome.
your opportunity with this movie, we think. And
This
we're
is-
happy
if
with what
Capcom
the
is
result
gonna
was.
fuck you up like they did. They're going to jam you up, insisting that you have tanks and new characters every couple of days. Like, you know,
We
did-
too
Here's
have
what-
had stupid clients.
Well, then here's what I want. Here's what I want right now. I want a John Woo Street Fighter written by D'Souza.
Sure.
Ooh.
John Woo, did he ever do like, he did a lot of shoot 'em ups. Did he ever do
Yeah.
like a combat? Like
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, it just seems like he's
Some, like-
good at
Wait, or
action
Ang
set
Lee,
pieces.
like
Ang Lee would be awesome too, like Crouching Tiger.
type shit. Yeah. That's what we needed,
or-
that type of action.
Or we could
That
go
would've been kick-ass.
extremely over the top and get VNuv
Like
to
a
do it. Oh, like a truck, like a machine.
Turn the head around.
Yeah,
It's like a switch.
like a switch.
Are there any
Jeeper.
characters that you would like pick now and be like, this is the right person? Like if you could like ensemble a crew.
Oh, this is a good conversation.
There's that dude is doing big shit now. Atkins, the British like martial arts fucking ass kicker.
Oh,
You know what?
That's
That
cool.
chick who's in the new Matrix, she's got blue hair in
She
the
could be
trailers. Oh, she'd fucking slay as
yeah,
Chun
she'd
Li.
be amazing.
Yeah, probably put Ronda Rousey
bring
in
back,
there.
bring back Cynthia Rothrock to be
Rock,
Cammy.
rock in a time machine. Hell yeah, dude! To be Cammy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
hell
think
yeah.
I'd still bring back Kylie Minogue as a Cammy. I
Yeah,
think
she'd
she
be
could
great.
she could pull that off. She's timeless.
Yeah, dude. Well,
But I mean, if we're trying
I
to
could
get
look at
people
her all
with
day.
chops, with like,
That's what I'm saying. You just do like this isn't a movie where you need to have A-listers.
No.
You know what I mean? You could have a bunch. You need to have martial artists
Yeah.
though, not a bunch of D-listers who also don't know martial arts.
agreed.
You know what though? I wonder after the Matrix, like post Matrix, does that seem to be true anymore?
No, you can make people look like they know stuff. And
You could bring a Keanu,
What you have to do is actually train them though.
train them.
Which was what they
Train them.
didn't do in this movie.
Yeah.
that's the thing is like people were doing their due diligence, and I feel like the '80s and the early '90s were a wild time. It was the Wild West,
okay.
and people were just like,
Especially they're on location in Thailand. It's like there's no oversight.
no,
Yeah.
It was just fucking buck wild out
this
there.
movie
Everyone's
was
got the
fueled by
clap.
cocaine.
It was produced by cocaine.
Brought to you by Capcom. Brought to you by Capcom and cocaine.
Absolutely.
That should be the documentary that is
Holy
about
shit.
this movie.
For sure, dude. Oh my god.
Where are we picking up?
Oh fuck it. Guile and Cammy and T-Hawk are in their stealth boat and they're getting ready to like commence with their attack on Bison's secret lair.
Mhm.
So Guile switches the boat over to stealth mode, which makes the boat literally invisible.
Like Predator.
Like what?
It
What do you
also seems painful. Did you see that they
Yeah,
like
like-
all seem to react like it's just shocked the shit
Did
out of
it
them?
also make the boat move faster, and that's what the discomfort was? I couldn't tell. Like if going like what it it hurt.
What
them.
happens is like he says some shit like prepare for stealth mode, and everyone flipped their visors down on their
to keep
helmets.
the bugs out of
and
their
then
eyes.
he flipped the switch. The boat became visible, and they all flipped their visors back up.
and they all feel like
And it was
they
like,
all
what
like
the
kind
fuck
of
just
act like
happened?
they've been electrocuted in some way.
Yeah, did Steve say it's going to damage your retina?
Yeah.
Or when the boat goes faster, it could dry your eyes.
I don't know what happened.
It does nothing to the wake
No.
of the boat, though,
No.
which is constantly streaming in the videos
That's
that
why,
we see
yeah.
coming.
So then they begin to take out Bison's radar stations. Now DJ in the base, he detects that the radar stations are going offline. They can't see anything on the cameras.
Doesn't it just
Except-
look like they're like the river banks are just exploding?
It's like napalm.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can see the wake. The
No, that's
water
what I'm
is
saying.
just streaming.
It's like you can't see anything except the massive wake that
yeah,
the boat's
like that's
leaving
confusing.
behind.
Like something's there.
Something's there, surely.
Maybe it's the eels.
Aquaman.
Bison tells them activate the sonar detectors and filter all inputs,
That sounds technical.
which
Science.
apparently
Sure.
jams the boat's stealth mode and the boat becomes visible again.
Yeah.
Which I'm starting to question the scientific accuracy of this movie.
So much for the latest in stealth technology.
The stealth seemed pretty worthless.
That
If
took
it's like,
1 minute.
There were so many boats in Street Fighter, the game that I remember.
That's true. There were little canoes. There was a boat at Ken's level.
somewhere in I feel like in Blanka's level, they were
Yeah,
in
that
a
was the
river.
canoes.
They should have taken a damn canoe. That's not detectable by
No, they could have
radar.
rowed upstream.
Yeah. It's the trench run, though. It's more Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
So then Bison opens fire on the boat, which appears to just be fully bulletproof. The bullets are just bouncing off this thing. Bison addresses the boat via video call. He's like, just patch me through to
More
the
computer
boat.
programming.
That shit, that's not how that shit works. You can't just pipe yourself in to the boat.
Yeah, maybe he was like
she said.
relaying information into the VHS player.
Yes, he had the Betamax.
They have control of the VHS, sir.
Send him some of our tape.
He has them identify themselves. Guile pops up on video inside Bison's headquarters.
Why would you identify yourself? Why wouldn't you just go in?
Yeah.
Like, don't say anything. Just go.
Or if you are going to do that, put your fucking ass on the camera.
Whip it out.
Here's my whole butthole, Bison.
He says, "This is the collection agency, Bison. Your ass is 6 months overdue, and it's mine." What?
There's that romance again.
I think some night Steve got drunk and was just like doing
Yeah,
the
it's
best
close
as best he
enough.
could. He was like, "Yeah, that's fine."
We don't know. Like, it might have just been one of those things where on the set they're so far behind. You're like, that's close enough. On cut and print.
Yeah, they've approved this copy, therefore it is in the script.
And I really do think that we should try to make this documentary
About the making of this, how
about
it happened.
Like, I want to talk to Steve D'Souza so bad.
I just want to get a one-on-one with Kylie.
Yeah, la la la.
Exclusive. So Guile pops up. Yeah, he's talking shit. Sagat is
He
dumbfounded
cannot
to see
believe-
Guile. Guile's alive. It's like
He's more shocked than Guile's own troops.
he thought he'd been killed at the hands of the people who you already know were
Have betrayed you.
traitors. Yeah, but betrayed you now.
Oh my God.
He gets
Sagat-
a real singer
yeah.
in here.
He's just like very naive. Like between this and the magic act earlier, where he's like, "Where'd she go? She's not in the barrel anymore."
He's so confused
Holy
always.
fuck.
Yeah. So Bison savages Sagat
He
with
does.
a burn about how, "Oh, you didn't see that
I
because you're
guess
missing."
you didn't see that. Like just some weird like vocal like speech impediment. I guess you didn't see that, did you?
It's so solid.
Which apparently Raul Julia improv that
is
line.
mean as shit, but
Yeah.
it's funny.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
And what's
that
fucked
was-
about it is like Bison was fooled by Ryu and Ken also.
I feel like you would have a real disadvantage as a Street Fighter with one eye.
Accurate. Peripheral vision
Like-
is for shit.
Peripheral
Tiger!
vision, stereoscopic, you wouldn't see any depth at all.
Yeah,
You,
You're just-
I mean, like
you're just
you-
punching in air.
maybe we would see like a kick coming from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tiger,
Your left or right side is just totally worthless.
Tiger. What?
tiger, me.
No. No.
Oh my god. So Bison tells Guile, "This time you're gonna die for real."
Oh,
And he
okay.
activates his flying command pod. I don't think it was until this moment that I realized
Ooh.
that the pod is flying around.
It's hovering.
like it's a hovercraft.
Did you see the controls?
It's
Yes.
video game controls,
It
right?
is-
It's
it
like
is
a,
the
it's a
deck
joystick.
from the two-player version of
Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter,
It's
that's
got the
a-
full map on it
it's
and
a
like
nice
the 6
touch.
button. I loved it.
I did
Yeah,
too.
I
That's
like
the
that.
one Capcom thing that was definitely influenced here that I thought was like kind of kick-ass.
Yeah, that was
Although
badass.
it would probably make for bad controls for a hovercraft.
So yeah, it's very limited.
Yeah.
that thing would be going.
dimensions to
Yeah.
the joystick. Bison takes a beat and tells Chun-Li she's about to witness the power that she spurned.
Why is he only addressing Chun-Li?
Because he's horny.
Yeah, man.
He thought
a
he was gonna
repressed
he thought he was
sexual
gonna
repression.
plow that.
The power that she spurned is his girth.
Yeah, no. Well, or I mean, but like, man,
Or
that's
lack
some
of
like
girth.
that's some.
It's also like you killed her dad. You thought this was gonna turn her on. Like and enslaved her people or whatever.
That's some next level incel bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
pretty rough.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It is also like the whole witness the power of this fully operational battle station
Yeah.
type vibes.
Oh man,
He's
I want to
pretty-
watch Star Wars real bad
He's
right
pretty
now.
gaunt like Grand Moff Tarkin as well.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Fuck.
With one swift stroke.
He is hung up on her. Like he thought he was gonna bang her. I think he's got it bad. But Bison begins just mashing buttons.
Well, I love that he does it a couple times where he tosses that cape back.
Yeah.
Is a great effect. Yeah, and then he just starts little brothering the controller.
he plays bombs like I played Street Fighter.
He's button
Just
mashing.
punch the shit out of the kick buttons only.
So it's like releasing mines in the river, I guess. And it is, Guile's like swerving between them. It's like a video game level, but not from Street Fighter.
I don't feel like that's how mines work either.
No,
I feel like you just place them there, and then if somebody gets on them, they hit you.
He seems to be able to release them from chains and things.
They're
I guess,
like lower down, I think, and then they float to the surface
Which
and
is
blow
dumb.
up or
It's still
something. But
dumb.
yeah, like you said, that's not how they
He
work.
doesn't want to kill the peasants, then Shadaloo that use the river, I guess.
Who the fuck knows, man? T-Hawk warns they're going to have like radar lock on us in 30 seconds. We're going to be swimming.
They know
Which I don't know
clearly
how he
where they
knows
are.
that. Guile gives the order to like abandon ship. Bizarre choice for them not to show us them escaping from the boat.
Nope.
Like it just cuts to basically the boat's blown out of the water.
Right.
All the good guys in Bison's base, they look sad about it. We got Bison, game over.
another great delivery.
He's really into it.
It's
I love
awesome
it.
too for a video game flick.
Great. Yeah, it's awesome. But like I'm just over and over again thinking about the constant pain that man must have been in
Absolutely.
to deliver this kind of performance is
He was in rough shape and he was like all in.
I don't think we've talked about what he had. If anybody,
I think we
doesn't
mentioned
know.
stomach cancer
He
in an
had
early.
stomach cancer.
He was on the
He-
rapid decline.
He'd had it for 3 years, and at this point, like he showed up in the studio, and everyone else was like, "Fuck, is he gonna make it?" Because he was so emaciated from treatment and not eating, and they needed to get him. And he must have lost hair, and that's why the hats were on and pulled down the way that they were
Makes
because
sense. With
so
chemo
little
or
of his
something.
face showed in the movie. But
And from what little I know about stomach cancer, it's just excruciating, which
Yeah.
I guess makes
'Cause I think
sense about why
you can't eat anymore, right?
No.
It's like I think about Royal Tenenbaums, right? Where he's
Yeah.
like, you say you have stomach cancer, you're not eating 2 cheeseburgers a day if
Yeah.
you have stomach cancer. Like I think you're all liquids only because you can't digest shit anymore.
Yeah.
right.
It's
Um,
supposed to
sounds-
be just horribly painful.
For him
And
to be
so-
able to like
Give
seem
probably
like-
arguably the strongest performance in the film.
and look like he's having fun. And I wonder if like, you know, when you're trained to that level, if you know, they say action and the adrenaline kicks in and you're just doing the shit, or if he's just like, I just got to dig deep and get this shit out.
Well,
you
it's
know?
also probably like I'm sure that being on set and acting was like an escape for him.
yeah, that's
You
a
know,
good point.
it's like
I hope so.
I can enjoy I'm doing what I love to do.
yeah,
With my final
what a
time on
talent!
this earth.
What a talent!
It's so sad.
So yeah, kudos to Raul Julia in a big way.
Yeah,
Awesome dude. Down in Dhalsim's lab, Blanka's transformation nearly complete. Though the bags of mutagens and anabolic plasmas, they're not getting any emptier.
they're still full, brother.
Constantly refilled. You only need one drop of mutagen kicks off everything.
So Ron Jeremy,
Porn guard.
porn guard, he catches on to the fact that Dhalsim is trying to sabotage the experiment. He puts on the monitor and like.
How would he know how that machinery
Reverend-
works?
No, he's not that dude. Like,
He doesn't know how that
that.
shit works.
He flipped that
He's
switch.
muscle.
He flipped that switch, man, and he saw the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Those feel-good
like,
vibes.
making an appearance, and he's like, "This ain't right." Yeah,
I love the stupidity of like the idea that 100% of his brain is like now taken up with 75% or 50%
it
good
was
things,
49%
50%
bad
things.
shit and 51% good
Like
shit. I
like you
guess.
couldn't just play now 10 hours more of bad things to replace
No,
the
he's
good
in-
things that you've seen.
He's
Like,
reached 100%,
his
so
brain's
it's over.
fixed now. This is done.
Well, you know, that's like Trump saying that the body is like a battery, and I don't
You have a
exercise
certain amount of
because
energy.
you have
for
a
your
certain
life.
amount of energy your whole life, and after you expend that energy, then you die or you get sick. So
That's
Science.
science. That sounds like science to
that's
me.
exactly it. So anyway, the same kind of rationale. In that it's not a rationale. It's not a thing that works.
So Ron Jeremy, he slams Dhalsim down to the ground. He goes to the radio to call for backup, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Dhalsim hits him over the head with something. It wasn't. I thought it was a
just
fire extinguisher, but it's not. It's just
just
like a
a
big ass metal canister.
Yeah.
Dhalsim is clearly untrained to fight despite
No.
being in the Street Fighter tournament of the game.
Right. He knocks this dude into a circuit breaker that causes like a huge explosion of sparks.
It manages to unplug the radio.
Like Odd Job.
Yeah.
Or Face and Tango and Cash.
That's exactly what I thought of too. I was like, why are there always electrical arrays in the least convenient
baby.
places?
This causes Blanka's video feed of that wholesome material to cut to static. Oh, dude, I also thought it's like Bennett and Commando, another D'Souza production. But also, much like Bennett, this jolt of electricity seems to like energize the goon. He comes back out and fight, and he pulls out a taser and like or cattle prod or something.
Yeah.
Shocks Dhalsim, throws him into the medical equipment.
The IV rack full of mutagens and
so
whatnot.
Dhalsim goes into the mutagen. So maybe it was
they
like
bust open and are like spilling on him.
So
right?
I feel like it was set up for a sequel, perhaps.
I think so.
Where like Dhalsim was then going to be the stretchy man.
Getting all that shit on him probably
I wonder the
allowed
same
him,
thing is that was the mutagen going to make him like Mr. Fantastic, where he was
stretchy in his arms and legs.
Like
or
you
whatever.
never know what the mutagen's going to do to you. Sometimes it turns you green and orange, and sometimes it makes you an elastoman.
It's a case-to-case basis.
It's an unreliable mutagen.
So yeah, that's a fact though that never paid off in any way in this movie.
Nope.
The goon, Ron Jeremy, he grabs Dhalsim, slams him against the controls that release Blanka from his chamber or whatever the fuck it is.
Procedure or whatever. It's disrupted.
Blanka emerges. He looks fucking absolutely terrible. As we mentioned, terrible makeup.
Terrible
so it was
wig.
like worse than Lou Ferrigno, like 70s TV makeup.
I am confident that wig is an adult like troll doll wig. That's what you wear for that costume. And that they were like, we need orange hair. Where can we find orange hair?
He's covered in green lead paint and like spirit gum hair.
Yeah,
and
a big fake
nose prosthetic.
A big fake nose.
Terrible.
Oh, it's so bad.
So this dude, he scoops up Ron Jeremy and slams him down.
People are going to think Ron Jeremy's in this movie, which is fine. He should have been. He should have been.
He should have played that part.
He should have been Blanka.
Meanwhile, outside the base, there's 3 completely anonymous Bison soldiers get startled by an elephant. And they start then laughing like it's the funniest shit that they've ever seen in their life.
You want soldiers that are easily startled.
Yes. So Guile pops out, starts whipping their asses. More soldiers come running, and Cammy and T-Hawk take them out.
We should point out that all those dudes were super Anglo too.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah. It's like
Shadowloo is a personal United Nations.
He's importing his goons, apparently.
Did you guys notice that Cammy's straight up calling out her moves?
Yeah, I love that though.
High kick or
that's
whatever.
What it should be.
Like,
that's what we want.
This is the one. This is the one person that's like shouting, but
she's
they're not
with
even like her special moves. There's like
high kick,
but
punch.
Going back to Super Street Fighter 2, like Cammy doesn't say much. I'm like remembering back from the game, she like doesn't say.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
We were Sega kids. We didn't have Cammy.
Yeah, I didn't have Cammy, but I was disappointed a little bit having played her in the arcade that Kylie Minogue was wearing pants.
Oh yeah,
well, that's what I was saying.
Cammy's
like,
wearing like a single, one piece bathing suit.
She had
as her
to because in the
gear.
game it's like her 2 bare ass cheeks are visible.
I know, we needed that.
That was why I was disappointed.
I need this. I need this, John.
As an adult, I was kind of disappointed that like
she
Kylie
turns
Minogue's
around and
ass
it's like,
isn't,
well, there's
just
nothing,
wide
whatever.
open out, and she doesn't have camo painted directly on her legs.
I will say she looked like she might have actually done her own stunts in this moment.
Yeah,
the one where she like went up on the dude's shoulders and like rolled him up.
She did a Hurricane Rana, they call that in the WWE.
That shit was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was badass.
So kudos to you, Kylie.
That was not Kylie Minogue.
You think it was a stunt lady?
It was definitely wearing a blonde wig.
You could tell?
Okay,
my transfer looked so bad.
I paused that shit and I was like, that person, because at first I thought the same thing. I was like, damn.
Good for her. Yeah.
But then it was like, that may have been one of the only things where a stunt person was used.
Well, I was like thinking that looks remarkably dangerous.
Yeah.
So like good for her for doing it. But okay, that makes more sense. Still though, much love, Kylie.
Oh,
Look me up, DM me.
Yeah. Find Kevin.
Find the 6 degrees of short
He needs you.
I need you. Cut to a helicopter.
Uh-huh.
We got the AN
Inside
suit.
only.
Interiors only. True.
Yep.
No B-roll. We don't have air clearance. We don't have the. We might get shot down by the Burmese.
I mean, honestly, this could have been in Vancouver. No one would know.
No, absolutely. So the AN suit, he's explaining to his superiors that Guile's out of control.
He's talking directly with the Secretary General at this
Is he?
point. Yeah, he's on the
Okay.
he's on the horn with the Secretary General.
With like Boutros Ghali or whoever.
Boutros. I'm glad you get that.
Booyakasha.
Yeah, booyakasha. Big up yourself.
Much love. Shout out Ali G. Shout out
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
And Simon Callow, if you're listening, we know you are.
So the suit tells the Secretary General that he did stop Guile from taking all the soldiers with him. Cut to like there's one lonely cook back at base making so much dinner. Like
You don't have a kitchen?
there was 10 pots around this guy.
You're going to be ravished
cat.
after the battle.
That was the producer Pressman.
Was it
That
really?
guy, yeah.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah. So
Wow.
for whatever that's worth to you.
No, that's worth a lot.
Well,
Because
there you
that dude seemed pretty feeble.
Elsewhere, back at Bison's base, in an ADR conversation, Guile is asking T-Hawk about his headband. It's like fully recorded after the fact. T-Hawk's explaining, I'm a Cherokee and I wear this headband for luck in battle.
This is
which
fucking terrible.
I guess they needed to work in the fact that T-Hawk is a Native American character.
In the game,
Like,
he's Mexican American.
Yeah.
Okay, like an Aztec or some shit?
It just
Or a
says the
Mayan?
game only ever said that he is Native American, but that he lives in Mexico.
Oh, I didn't know that part about him. But again, he's one of those characters
Yeah.
that wasn't on Sega.
Right.
But in the game, you get the feeling that it's like close to like ruins, to like Aztec or Mayan ruins.
Like pyramids
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like, I had so many questions. This is awful, by the way. I
No,
hate
it's
this
fine.
section.
Yeah, I do too.
But, like, why are they having this conversation now?
Because he
he seems
just
like
now
one of
put the
his-
headband on.
Yeah, he's like one of his closest confidants. Is the first battle
you
they've
don't know
ever had.
his background.
Oh wait,
at
shit!
all?
You're Native American.
You're Native
How did I
American?
miss this?
You're
You're
not-
fired.
You've been wearing a headband this
Theodore
whole time.
Hawk?
Wait.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Thunderhawk?
Thunder.
Yeah,
Not
I like
Tommy
the-
Hawk.
I like
Like,
the-
It probably is
yeah.
Tommy
Not
Hawk.
from
Is it-
Rocky 5.
and from no, that's,
Oh, that's
Tommy
Tommy
Gunn.
Gunn.
Tommy
That's
Hawk
Tommy the
was
Machine.
from Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Tommy
He
Hawk,
was.
whatever his last name was.
Hawk. Sorry.
Okay.
I hate this. I hate that the three of them are scaling this thing like they're going to take on the whole army together. And then,
why,
like,
why are we having this conversation when we need to be dead ass quiet?
yeah, no one
Because
should
we're
be
sneaking
talking.
in
Because there's a guard
right there.
inches from them.
Yeah.
Right there. So I guess you could say it's stealthy, but Guile, Cammy, and T-Hawk, they sneak up into the compound. They take out another guard, I think. They
Yeah.
just lift a hatch, and Guile slides down a tunnel. He nearly falls like to his death down
Yeah.
some
It's
sort
a
of
very
pit.
Indiana Jones
He
moment
asks,
there.
He asks at one point, like, is this rope secure? And they have barely secured that rope to anything. They just kind of looped it lazily over
passes,
the top
he
of
passes the
a
line,
rock.
which Guile grabs just before the ground collapses under him.
It's just
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
So T-Hawk secures that rope, I guess, which allows Guile to rappel down into Bison's lair. That's where he delivers that line.
Right.
4 years of ROTC for this shit.
That is the smallest amount of qualification.
I was just about to say, I had hoped that he'd had much more training than just the 4 years of ROTC.
Right, you're in command of like a war.
yeah,
Douglas MacArthur.
you should have
home ec.
you should have spent some time in the army. You shouldn't have come out of ROTC
No, yeah, that's
at
like
college level
this ain't
in
it.
charge of everyone.
Nope.
No matter how high you can kick and spin.
I knew plenty of people in ROTC in college. I would not want them in charge of anything.
No.
So, in Bison's command center, we see the hostages in their cell. They're not looking too good. There's a GNT news report on. It says Bison's deadline is moments away. They appeal for Bison to have mercy. This is like the news anchor is like,
Yeah, isn't
calling
that
for
weird?
mercy.
Did
Yeah.
you think that was weird too for the news anchor to be asking for mercy?
I mean, yes, but also I guess I feel like that's a thing that could conceivably happen. Like,
like if
why not
Cronkite had
say
asked
something?
someone
Yes,
for
like, please, Saddam Hussein, please, you know.
If they know he's a news junkie, like, I feel like that's fair. Like,
He loves
Yeah,
watching
that makes
himself.
sense.
So Bison asked DJ if the $20 billion has been paid yet. And he does some shit on his computer and there's a big he's like, no.
Well,
he says,
No, it is
hell no, General.
Hell no,
It's
General.
weird.
Well, can we also like just point out that he says, has it been deposited in my Swiss bank? Not my account, but my whole bank? Or does he mean account?
I guess he means account.
Okay.
I did
Yeah.
notice on DJ's screen, it was like account MB001. I was like, that's okay. I don't know if you get to pick your own account number.
Maybe he set up an Excel
Michelle Bison.
an Excel spreadsheet that
Hell
was
no,
like
General.
MB account 001.
Hell no, General. Yeah, I think the guy playing DJ is trying real hard with like the next to nothing that he has to work with.
Computer programmer / Street Fighter.
Yeah, Microsoft alumni.
Yeah, that's right.
Salesforce expert.
As Guile has now reached the bottom of the pit, Cammy calls out from above that the rest of the AN army will arrive in 12 minutes. Very specific. Cammy and Teok then leave Guile to go it alone. So he's going against an army solo with nothing but a handgun. This is their plan.
Yeah.
Like, this
genius.
is the plan. We put thought into this.
Sonic Boom.
Guile pops up through the floor in the laboratory where Blanka was transformed. Fucking convenient.
It's just all busted and sparking and smoking. It's like, what's happening in here?
Guile looks around the room a little bit. The room seems empty, save for a random aquarium that was in the room with a fish.
I like to think
around
that the electric eels were in there.
Yeah. There was one of those
powering this.
It was one of those deadly, not deadly, but like the poisonous, like a lionfish or something. But it was probably not even a real one. It was probably a fake one swimming around in there. But I don't know why there was an aquarium in the lab. Maybe it was just like soothing vibes.
It was for porn soldier.
Yeah, right.
He was into fish.
Yeah.
Then Blanka pops out. He lifts Guile up off the ground by his throat. This is like, it's fucked up that they didn't cast someone else to be like post-transformation Blanka. Right? Like, you should have gotten some big bodybuilder. Like, he's just the
like
same,
a Lou Ferrigno.
the same dude.
Yeah.
He's the same dude that went in that chamber. He's just green now.
Well, and he immediately recognizes him.
I was like, how did he?
He was like,
Charlie!
Of course. Like,
How?
Charlie?
What?
Like,
I'm your friend.
Why?
Wait, what?
That's not right.
why does he have any idea that this is the guy? He's got a nose prosthesis, skin is green, his hair is orange. It doesn't make any sense.
I see your soul, Charlie.
You're Charlie. So Blanka was like, what have they done to me? Help me. Which Guile takes that as like a put me out of my misery.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you now.
I mean, he's still there, seemingly. He can talk. He'll be fine.
He pulls that gun. He's like prepared to mercy kill Blanka, give him the old Yeller treatment.
Boo.
Dhalsim steps in and stops him. Tells Guile, you've got no right to end Blanka's life.
It's fucking dark.
That's
like
super dark. That part is not appropriate for children.
The Blanka storyline is like not appropriate for any of this.
I also feel like, but Blanka was asking for it. Like, if that's
was
what
he?
he's
I thought he was just saying like, "Help me."
That's true. Maybe that was a
like reverse this.
misinterpretation.
What do I do? Like,
save
cure
me. I want to get back
save
to that
me.
dime piece or whatever. That piece
take
of
me
trim
back
I
to
had back in Bangkok, or whatever.
Like, yeah. I mean, like, I don't blame Guile for like his thinking that like that would be
a merciful thing to do.
He doesn't like do any analysis to determine ahead of time. He's like, your skin's green and you're fucked.
He's like, I'm no scientist, bro. So the only solution I have is just to kill you.
It's terrible.
Elsewhere, back up in the command center, Bison is addressing the hostages, tells them, the world doesn't care enough to pay that ransom, nor enough to mount any sort of decent rescue attempt. It's silly of him to think that one boat was the entire plant. You know what I mean? Like, I've got no radar, but I took out one boat, so it must be over.
That was it.
I don't feel like he's doing a lot of thinking.
No, fair.
He's distracted by Chun-Li.
Yeah.
As he's saying all of this, we see that the AN troops are beginning their assault, I guess unbeknownst to Bison.
Right.
Bison says that since the world thinks I'm a wild beast, I'm going to kill you all with a wild beast.
With Blanka, we guess.
Yeah, he calls for the Blanka's incubation chamber to be raised into the hostage chamber. Lots of fucking chambers in this movie.
Chambers on chambers.
So
there are a
much
lot of
power.
hydraulic lifts inside
So
this
much
ancient
electricity
temple.
in
How
this
did he
place.
get all this equipment in here? We don't know. We don't want to know.
Eels.
Eels. Magnets.
Fucking magnets. How do
Trains,
they work?
like the trains in Japan. Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the laboratory, Dhalsim is trying to explain to Guile what they've done to Blanka. Dhalsim says we've preserved Blanka's mind to try to keep him human.
I played him MLK. He's
Sort of.
fine.
He's giving off those fucking Lenny vibes from of Mice and Men.
He's 51% human.
He's that dude. He's very likely to pet an animal too hard and kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do we feel about the look? Are you going to kill him just because he doesn't know the difference between good and evil? That's not a strong argument.
No, that's actually probably a good reason to put him down.
Yeah, maybe if he can't say, "Oh yeah, this is the thing that I'm eating a woman. This is evil."
He doesn't
Well, fuck.
know that killing people is bad. We can't hold that against
So
him.
can he be taught?
We don't apply the same standard to like animals. Animals don't know the difference. We just
Right.
kind of like, but like it's a weird. It doesn't make any sense. It's not. It's not suited for this movie. It's pretty deep and weird, and
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense.
yeah, it really hurts.
I feel like that must have been. I feel like Capcom, like that was another. I feel like Dhalsim and Blanka was another Capcom demand. We got to have those characters in it because he just tacks on this weird little subplot.
But isn't it like
it has nothing. It doesn't have any bearing on the bigger story.
Guile is looking at the person that has driven his obsession this entire movie, and he can't recognize the humanity. So he's like, well, I mean, why bother?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna give up on my friend.
He took a hard left turn here and was like, eh.
I won't look to try and find a cure or help you in any way. I'm just gonna off you.
Shouldn't we just kill him?
We had a pact. We had a pact as men that we
gotta
would shoot
That's
each
probably
other.
what it was.
Charlie, I've got to kill you so that I can get to Bison and
Yeah.
avenge
You.
avenge the fact that I just killed you.
I'm gonna go back to both of our women.
Yes.
Both of our French hookers.
They're Dutch. They're
Oh, that's right. They're Dutch. I'm sorry. Amsterdam. I forgot.
So Dhalsim tries to explain that Blanka has the capacity to be good or evil now.
Like
That's
a man.
no reason to kill him. We hear a robotic sort of a voice that announces to stand clear of the incubation chamber, which is about to like rise up, I guess. Dhalsim says Bison is expecting to see his evil creation. Cut to back up in the brainwave. Back up in the command center, the incubation chamber rises through like a giant hole in the floor. It opens up, whatever, hydraulics. The door opens and smoke
Holes
just
on holes.
smoke just pours out of the door of this thing. Like, where did all this smoke come from? Don't know.
Eels. That's
Yeah.
going to be my answer
Eels
for all
is
this.
the answer
Electric
for
eels.
everything without an explanation.
Suddenly,
Batteries. Magnets.
suddenly, Guile flies out of the chamber over like these sharp sort of safety barriers that have risen up.
Leg day must have been insane for him to make that jump.
Yeah, dude. I like it when it gets video game-ish.
Yeah.
I
Like,
loved the
that's
jump
what it-
kick.
that's
The
what
jump
it
kick
needs.
The jump kick was
Cool.
awesome.
That's what all of this movie needs to be filled with: more fighting and less like mutagen.
Talking.
How much did they spend on the blades coming up through the floor that you never see again?
No.
They
Like-
never show the blades again.
I mean, the budget of this movie was just mismanaged to shit. It feels
yeah.
like.
Because 8 million of it went to Van Damme and,
Van Damme.
and
another $2 million went to the blades.
and
the floor blades.
another $2 million to cocaine.
Ah, shit. Yeah, he has quite a launch he got though. But Chun-Li, Ryu, Ken, Honda, and Balrog rejoice at the sight of Guile.
Yeah.
Guile shoots a couple of Bison soldiers. I don't know. Did I mention that he like laid out Bison when he came flying out?
Well, you did now.
We assume.
All right.
We assume.
He jump kicked and hit him. He kicked
Yeah.
the shit out of him.
Guile flew out of the chamber over the safety barriers, smashed Bison's face.
Boom.
All the good guys rejoice. Guile shoots a couple of Bison soldiers. Bison gives the command to kill the hostages.
Mm-hmm.
And Guile hits a button, I guess, that closes the thing.
It like breaks the thing so the thing closes.
And that's when we
Yeah.
get that hostage pit closing. Hostage pit closing.
Yeah.
And it's like, who
Again,
recorded
the
this?
VO guy.
Somebody is like, what? Who? Why am I saying this? Who are my employers that they have a hostage
For
pit?
our movie, doesn't matter. $50 an hour.
No, I'm thinking like in the world,
In the world of the movie.
that this film is happening.
Oh, yeah.
Someone is like,
But don't you
a
think
real voiceover person?
Bison
Yeah.
had internal talent?
That's
Okay, you had some female Bison troopers.
Yeah, sure.
that's what I was thinking that I would say to the VO. Be like, it's in a movie, doesn't matter. Like,
Oh, that's
like
what you
as
tell
a
them.
lie,
Don't
as a
worry.
lie to that
It's
VO
not-
talent.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Yeah,
This
don't
is
worry
like-
about it.
Okay.
We're all good here.
Chun-Li and the rest of the gang, they rip the railing that they were all cuffed to loose, and they're all free now. Guile shoots a couple more people, and then he's out of bullets.
Uh-huh.
That's what happens when you try to take on an army with a handgun.
He runs away and takes zero cover.
We ran over to the weird like Indiana Jones type area where it's all just like stacked stones, like
Yeah.
Egyptian type shit.
He gets on the side, but he doesn't get behind anything. He's just
Nah,
like
he's
there.
just chilling. The call goes out for all the Bison soldiers to report to their battle stations immediately.
That gave the nameless Bison goon time to run over and hit the.
That
as he was running to hit the
prominent
switch.
shot, didn't he?
Yeah, he was running to hit the switch, and then Guile whips a knife at him, but it only kills the guy so that he falls on the switch, and that gets all of the remainder of Bison's goons like
swarm goons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the swarm button.
Those dudes are everywhere now. Outside, Cammy and T-Hawk are like pinned down.
They've just been thumbing their nuts outside like doing nothing.
I started to think this wasn't such a great plan.
No.
What?
The three of us should take them on. In the command center, Guile has grabbed another gun. He's joined by the other good guys. The space is a fucking weird mixture of modern tech and like that fucking Well of Souls Indiana Jones type shit.
It's so stupid.
It's got an odd.
It is not the set that Bison's chamber was in the
But what
first
is
act
what
of
is
the movie.
absolute
Or in
horseshit
the
is
last
that
bit.
what's the absolute horseshit is that Guile lays down suppressing fire so that all the good guys can run behind the brick wall where he is pinned down. Like what the fuck? Why do you want to be back here with him? Like what?
They're
Anyway.
not trained soldiers, I guess.
They're news.
Neither is Guile.
Yeah,
He's got 4 years of ROTC and
That's
nothing
true.
else.
Honda sees Zangief ordering soldiers around. He pulls his long ass mullet up into like a man bun. It was like the fucking Wade Garrett special.
It's his cue, his sumo hairdo.
Yeah, dude. So Honda bursts through a stack of stone blocks somehow. I don't know how he got behind the wall.
He's strong.
No, I mean, I don't have a fucking clue, man. It doesn't matter. He came through like the fucking Kool-Aid man. And
Oh yeah.
Guile tells Ryu and Ken to go rescue those hostages. So God and Vega see Ryu and Ken sneaking off. All that is left is revenge.
I love
Why?
that. I
That's
love
a
that.
fucking grim outlook, man.
Why? Why isn't any or escape? Is escape
Yeah.
not on the table?
Yeah, let's get the fuck out, bro.
I love when E Honda jumps through the wall. He does the head roll, like
Yes.
it's the victory moment.
Yes.
Like
Like
we're finally
he
getting.
does that like the sumo like sort of belly flop
Yeah.
move. Or
Yeah,
whatever onto
but he
him.
does like the.
Yeah, Honda got a
victory
sumo
moment.
boner. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Outside, the AN forces are rapidly approaching. Things aren't looking good for Cammy and T-Hawk. How the fuck was this the plan? Like,
You guys
This was-
stay out here with your 9mm pistols, and I'll take care of the rest.
this is a fucking cokehead's
Well,
plan.
Create havoc.
I have to think that maybe they thought that no, because they're fucking far away from the
This is
riverbank. Even
not-
if they'd made it there with the boat, they couldn't have shot with the boat from down at the bank and hit anybody up at the temple. I don't know.
This is not the plan that Guile described earlier.
No.
This is we'll send 3 people to let them all know we're coming so they can all get to their battle stations.
Give everyone
no.
a
and
heads
then
up.
we'll send in
No,
reinforcements.
yeah,
That is not what he described.
The plan was that the main force lands and distracts.
It should be like we're zooming around, drawing their fire while you're sneaking in the back
It was
door.
for Katana or Karawata or whatever to like land and distract while they infiltrated. That was the plan that,
That was
he
the
described.
plan. I thought it was we're going to make a distraction with our one boat while the rest of the force attacks from the rear.
Anyway, it didn't pan out like anyone
there
thought,
was no
including
plan.
Steven D'Souza.
Nobody though would champion this strategy of
No.
we'll take them all on and then you guys come back as reinforcements later.
I mean, today
Perfect.
a single drone would take him out in one pass, and it's
That
over.
is true.
Kill the hostages too. Lose 20-25% of the hostages.
I can live with that.
I can live with that.
I mean, the hostages are in their pit. They'd be pretty well covered,
That's
That's true. This thing does blow sky high later, but no one who's inside seems to have died.
and no one evacuates the hostages either. We never see them leave.
Oh, Christ. So, Honda body slams Zangief, and they break through the floor. They fall into the unknown. Chun-Li's kicking all types of ass.
Yep.
She is like MVP award
She
to Ming
rules.
Na Wen.
But that's the thing too. She's like running around the room, like picking fights with people,
Yeah.
like while everyone else is shooting guns.
I feel like she did more fighting in this movie than Van Damme.
Yeah,
did.
for sure.
Totally.
Like Van Damme hasn't fought anybody
He's
yet.
been behind a wall shooting a gun the whole time. And I wonder if Van Damme said like he's like, I'll fight the big bad, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want this to be another.
Call me when it's time. Least valuable player award I give to Balrog.
Yeah.
He's like the extent of his contribution has been punching 2 dudes out.
But
Yeah.
how? At some point during all this, he's changed into his like purple
He finds
silk.
he finds some boxing
he got
gloves
boxing
somewhere.
gloves. He doesn't have them yet, but he does. He turns up with boxing gloves later.
Yeah.
What?
It's weird.
They
I don't know.
disappear.
Maybe he found him in the gym.
And
Yeah,
why?
I'm sure he did, but it's like, but
Is that to
why he
protect
was
your
like,
own hands?
why did
Bare
he change?
knuckle.
Why
Bare
did he
knuckle these
change
dudes.
clothes to like some purple silk pajamas?
Yeah.
Like what?
Where did you take the time to do this?
I don't know.
That's
He
confusing.
should be wearing like torn up sweats, not silk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Sorry.
Guile tells Chun-Li and Balrog to go find Ryu and Ken and help them get the hostages out. This is a funny moment.
Which
like,
they
as
do
the,
not do.
as, I liked this. As the battle is raging, there was a PA announcement about it like being time for open enrollment. Or something. It was like maintaining your health benefits is your responsibility.
Yeah.
That's kind of just
That's
humorous.
genius.
America.
Yeah, for real.
DJs tells Bison, basically the whole system is crashing. Bison wants to know where's Blanka. They flip those security monitors on. He sees like Blanka's just thrashing soldiers.
Yeah, he's like
down in the
throwing
lab.
Bison's own dudes around.
Bison tells DJ to patch through the cerebral programming, and he's pissed off to see that like a child playing with a puppy.
I loved that.
He's
There
like,
is-
no.
There is so much computer programming in this movie. Like, I don't know if the Capcom
I think that's
folks...
I think it's lazy storytelling. It's
Yeah.
like patch it through to the computer so I can see what's supposed to be happening. It's like
Yeah.
it's so lazy.
Yeah, there was like, I don't know if the Capcom folks are like, glorify us as the programmers of this game.
Or is
Right.
it's also sort of brilliant of D'Souza to be like, we've got to figure out a way to tell this story,
Yeah.
and it's going to be easy to pull up on a screen and superimpose
Yeah.
some shit.
Shut up and enjoy the Die Hard.
Exactly.
Well, it is a movie like this where you're playing to a largely also like an international audience,
An
a
adolescent.
non-English speaking audience.
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of shit visually.
Mm.
Like you got to show shit in pictures because otherwise there's a whole shit ton
mean,
of subtitles to read.
Even
or
for an
whatever.
American audience, showing it in pictures guarantees that you've got your
The kids
understanding.
can follow along and
Yeah. Right.
stuff. Yeah. But Bison smashes the security monitor in rage. Outside, the AN Armada has arrived and they've joined the fight.
Finally.
Cammy and Teok lead the charge. They're kicking some ass. Bison sees this also on his video feed.
Mhm.
Dude's got a lot of fucking camera angles out there
Yeah.
as well.
The place is rigged.
So he says, then defeat is a possibility. Very well. We shall face it together, DJ, with the
DJ's like,
stoicism of the true warrior. Meanwhile, DJ's like been sneaking
I
away
love
in the
his
background.
DJ's face at that moment was awesome. He's
He
like,
is like
"I don't-
priceless, dude.
I
I,
don't
love
think
that
so."
shit.
Bison has a very like Captain Hook, good form, bad form
Yes,
thing
he
going
does.
on a
He
little bit.
definitely does.
Mhm.
You know, it's unexpected. I don't know if like D'Souza was into that or not, but like that's a big theme throughout like all
He
of
is
Peter
just
Pan.
like he seems to be a man
True
of
warrior.
principles.
Yeah.
Sort of.
He has
That
something
will
that
also
defines
cheat.
warrior.
Yeah, who also.
But, yeah.
I'm not using weapons. I'm just using electromagnetism.
What? My hand's a hook? Sorry. Like, I'm not using weapons. This is my hand.
I'm personally capable of doing this, therefore it's
That
fair
is
game.
that is Captain Hook. It's like you said no weapons. It's like, well, this is my hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's kind of a strange thing, but like I'm into it.
yeah, I'm into it too.
So, Cammy breaches the outer doors with a bazooka that she's got.
What?
Inside, shit's getting real. Like, Ken is ready to bail out. He wants
Yeah.
to sort of cut and run. He's like, look here, there's real soldiers up there now. They get paid for this. Like, let's get out of here. In the meantime, he, like, wants to just loot. He's like,
He's
let's
like,
just loot some shit.
Yeah, if
like,
we
let's
get
see
out
what
of here, we can find something worthwhile.
And Ryu's like, I've already found something worthwhile.
Which we mean,
his voice, he had a great voice in that moment, right?
Yeah,
Ryu.
which
I've
we-
already found something worthwhile.
we guess he means his honor.
I'm so confused by that
Yeah, or
sentence.
fighting. I think to save these hostages and like just do the fucking right thing. I guess.
The something worthwhile
Yeah.
is the right thing.
Yeah. So Ryu refuses, which like confuses Ken.
Yeah, he non comprende.
Ken throws his hands up and they go their separate ways. Like the bromance is over.
Oh no!
This is the Ken we know from the games, though, right?
Yeah,
It's like he's that dude.
fickle, hot-headed
Yeah.
guy.
So in the game, were Ken and Ryu like bitter enemies?
No, they were sparring partners, and for
I
the
mean, I know they had the same Shidoshi or
and for
whatever.
the most part, I think
Yeah.
I think in the original Street Fighter 2, it's just that like Ken heard Ryu's going to be there, and he's like, "Well, fuck, I need to be there then," and that's
Okay.
kind of the way it went down. But there was no
they
real
didn't hate
bad
each other.
blood.
They had trained together.
There was
right?
no-
And
yeah,
then
they were-
took different paths.
They were brothers, essentially. They were
Okay.
as close as two guys could be.
okay.
Yeah, I feel like it was like
And
a
they're-
healthy level
They're
of competition
estranged
rather
now,
than
or they're not estranged. in the
There,
game?
I think that there was an estrangement because Ryu was no nonsense, and Ken was like, "Look at my money!
Oh,
I want to
womanize and, like, glow.
yeah, California.
My dad's a hotel
California.
tycoon. Yeah, that's all he said. He just said California, where you said
He's like,
no.
the lost Hilton.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
heir or whatever. Okay.
The blonde hair makes sense. He's a
Yeah.
Hilton.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Died.
Kin Hilton should have been his name.
Oh my gosh. So Ken Ryu gone their separate ways. Will they ever like mend their bridge? We'll have to find out next week in the exciting conclusion of our series on this
Tiger
fucking
uppercut.
90s train wreck. Yoga playing.
Hey, knee. There was no yoga knee. Loot, hoi.
Oh my fucking god.
All right, anyway, we'll be back.
We'll be back.